Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Charlotte's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Leaves it with the back. There he goes. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The 49ers line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. So Tulane's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fears the pressure. Got a man, it's Sanchez. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the 49ers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Rushes on him. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
They'll give it to the back. Still on his feet at the 35. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. To the ground, he's got it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and... He's got his man. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. 3rd down play from the gun. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got room at the 35. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the tailback. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. The Green Wave dealing with a second down as we resume play. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Charlotte, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hand.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man on the right. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field.
You know what time it is. It's 4th down.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd down coming.
Looking to throw. Here's a heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Gordon. Breaks into the open.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the 49ers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Zings it complete to the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Combs. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Plows through the defense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
The 49ers will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Runs through the tackle. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to the well. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Sanchez. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Going to swing it on second down. The sure hands, it's Green. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gordon.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give to the back. Spins away from the defender. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Right back to the well. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. To the air on second down. A little screen to the running back. Nice move to keep running. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. On the run, it's Gordon. The ball is out behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They go to the draw. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The 49ers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll go right back to him. Shakes off the defender. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the 49ers will punt this one away. Makes the catch at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Got a little space. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to impose their will with the run. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Tulane. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Fellas, we've got particular interest in a battle for the bronze boot between Wyoming and Colorado State. Wyoming was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Laramie. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Cowboys Nation who will enjoy this win. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Bridges. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the fourth quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Showing off the arms. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Now on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. They'll give it to him again. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside give. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll try the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Power football with the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Quarterback empties his backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And you know what? The best third down offense is don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Quickly to the tight end. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The 49ers can really attack on this second and short. Now they'll run the draw. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The 49ers are threatening in the red zone. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
Now, I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.